How's it going, everybody? For today's creepy, weird oddity video, I present a giant collection of Easter eggs, creepy oddities, and glitches from the Elderscrolls series, particularly the Elderscrolls III Morrowind and the Elderscrolls IV Oblivion. Let's start first with Morrowind. For our first oddity, we find ourselves in Seyda-Nin, the starting zone. If we follow the left path to Hlahwed, or Narmak, for a bit, we will eventually hear screaming, and this will happen. This man named Tarkil falls from the sky. He has basic loot, but what's interesting is his scrolls of Icarian flight. His journal on the ground says he invented the perfect way to travel with this scroll. Oh yeah? Well, let's see. Holy shit! After using the scroll and jumping, you soar like crazy. I have the video sped up here, so let's check the distance. Wow, I flew all the way from here to here with one jump. Up next is an odd book called The House of Troubles. Why is it odd? Well, it says Molag Bal is, in Morrowind, the king of rape. Never thought I'd see that word in this game. Next up, if we travel to the town of Caldera and go into Gorok Manor, there is a friendly scamp upstairs who acts as a merchant. He says, "Hello, Caldera, I'm here all week." He sells booze mostly, and has a few different phrases when you talk to him. Don't think the trader scamp is weird though? Well, follow this path I'm going on from Surya and check this out. Once we're at this dwarven ruin, we're very close. Simply swim around the island that the dwarven ruins are on, and you'll see a small island with 4 pillar-esque rocks. And on the island is a lone mud crab, aka the infamous talking mud crab merchant. It says, "How dry I am, how dry I am, nobody knows how dry I am. Shay, hi there, let's make a deal. I got stuff, lots here, see?" He's obviously drunk. If we ask about his background, he states, "What do you think? Sheesh, I'm a mud crab." "Sure, a mud crab, that's me. Pretty sure I look like a mud crab, right? Must be. This is me talking, right? So I must be a talking mud crab, and I sell stuff, see? Right, so I must be a talking mud crab merchant. Stands to reason, don't it? If we talk up to the talking mud crab merchant, he says, "Sure, that's what I said. Did I stutter or something? Talking mud crab merchant. Read my lips. My mouth parts. Read my mouth parts. Something ain't right, but never mind. Just one of life's little mysteries. So, you gonna buy something or just sit there jowling all day?" If we barter, he has a bland array of booze, but holy shit, he has a total of 100,000 gold to trade with. A huge amount by any standards, cheating or not, in Morrowind. Next, we're covering a classic. Go to this little island here near Dagon Fell. And we'll find the Khajiit known as Maik the Liar, who has some interesting things to say. When we talk to him, he states, "Greetings, Maik knows many things. What is your interest? You seek knowledge? Maik has much. Some of it verified by actual facts." Oh, really? He updates our journal about Solstium. You wish to become a lich? It is very easy, my friend. Simply find the heart of a lich, combine it with the tongue of a dragon, and cook it with the flesh of a well-ridden horse. This combination is certain to make you undead. Well, if we ask about dragons, he states, "Dragons? Oh, they're everywhere. You must fly very high to see most of them, though the ones nearer the ground are very hard to see, being invisible." If we ask him about horses, he states, "Horses? Oh, Maik loves horses, especially with good cream sauce." What the fuck? If we ask about mounts, he states, "You wish to ride upon a beast? There is a way. Go to one of the many Silt Strider ports and pay your fee. You wish one for personal use? Bah! Walk if you must, run if you are chased." Moving corpses? This sounds frightening to Maik. The undead are nothing to be toyed with. Multiplayer, I find this laughable. Maik does not know this word. You wish others to help you in your quest? Coward. If you must, search for the Argonian, I'm Leet. Or perhaps the big Nord, Rolf the Uber. They will certainly join you. Well, those people don't exist and their names are obviously quite humorous. If we ask about the mystery of the dwarves, we are told there is no mystery. Maik knows all. The dwarves were here, and now they are not. They were very short folk, or perhaps they were not. It all depends on your perspective, you see. I'm sure they thought they were about the right height. If we ask about naked liches, a horrible thing indeed. If you see one, let Maik know. Maik wants to make sure to look in the other direction. Nudity? Now this one's weird. Ah, the beauty of the naked form. These Dunmer are rather prudish, are they not? Of course. There is an island you can reach filled with wonderful, naked, glistening bodies. It only appears when the moons are full, the rain falls, the seas run red, and it's Maik's birthday. Rope climbing! Climbing ropes that hang is too difficult. Maik prefers to climb the ones that are tied horizontally. He will update our journal about the Shrine of Boethia, and he even references the talking mud crab merchant, saying Maik has heard of this. They've got all the money. Mud crabs are taking over everything. They already run God, this word is hard. Pelagia. Finally, we can ask about were sharks. He says, I have only met one, but he was afraid of the water. Alright, up next, this is a pretty creepy one. If we go to the Telvanni Quarter in Vivek and go into the Wasteworks, we'll find a tavern called the Lizard's Head.
You have our attention, Dunmer.
Now, once we go inside, if we go into the very bottom, into the basement, we find this. A stuffed Argonian head mounted on a plaque called Head of Scourge. Yeah, and it's an item you can pick up too. Right on, decorate your home with a mounted Argonian head. Now, if we go to Jobasha's rare books in the foreign quarter of Vivek, we can find another strange oddity.
Greetings, I am at your service.
Right here on the top of this shelf. Charles the plant. Yeah, a plant named Charles. And if you open it, it has a unique ingredient item called Meteor Slime. I don't even know what that is. Alright, last one for Morrowind. This is a really helpful glitch, but it'll only work in Morrowind Original, not Game of the Year, so keep that in mind. So, let's say you've killed some people, and now you have a pretty big bounty on your head. Well, if you join the Thieves Guild in Balmora, you can go downstairs to this guy. Note, I have 11,813 gold. If I talk to this guy, he says he'll take care of the bounty for 520 gold. Well, I say that's too much. Instead, look at the floor, drop your gold, then redo it and pay nothing at all. It'll say the gold's been removed from your inventory, but when you pick it back up off the floor, same original amount. Alright, time to move on to Oblivion. First, let's head down the Golden Road. We're looking for a cave on the right side of the path called Greenmead Cave. Inside lies a giant mud crab, supposedly. So we make our way through the cavern, and lo and behold, there's a giant mud crab. It's pretty creepy seeing one this size, and it jumps on you too, and it guards some fairly nice loot as well. For our next oddity, we head to Nibbin Bay. On the map, position your character between the letter B and A in the word bay, then swim down to the bottom. Now, look at your zoomed in map and you'll see an entrance to Bravil Wizard's Grotto, and inside lies a creepy giant slaughterfish. It's even called Giant Slaughterfish. Killing it rewards some pretty nice loot. Up next, keeping in the theme of giant things, we head to Skingrad. Walk to the point of the map where the S is in Skingrad, and you'll find a lake. Walk around its edges and you'll find a gigantic Nerdroot. It's as tall as your character. Alright, up next we're going to head to Leyawiin, or more specifically the road next to it that heads north, and we're going to follow it for quite a long time until we reach the first bridge that we see. Once we reach the bridge, hop in the water and you'll see a troll corpse floating to the surface of the water. Now, if we search the troll's corpse, we find a bottle of Sorelli Brothers wine and a note. Reading it, it says this in very poor handwriting and spelling. Me worst troll ever, nobody pay bridge toll, me not scary enough, me get drunk and kill self, troll drown. Yes, a suicidal troll. How poetic. Finally, Maik the Liar is also in this game too and has many interesting things to say.
Much, tell some. Maik knows many things others do not. Why would one want to swing a staff? A mace hurts more. Or a sword. Can't shoot a fireball from a sword, though. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. The Emperor and his 3 sons, dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this compilation of Elder Scrolls Oddities, and I hope to see you back here next time if I ever make one for Skyrim.